Hello, welcome to this podcast. My name is Beatrice Mars. I am a singer-songwriter from France. So today, I've come to talk to you about my workflow in this economic crisis that we are living right now in March 2020. Um, I have to say that for the past 48 hours, I had to reflect on my little life, I would say. I'm like millions of other people like me. Basically, I've got a small business, and basically, I am it hard, and it started with for me in mid-February, roughly around February, and right now it's been kind of officialized in France in March 17th, since well, you have to stay confined indoors. So yeah, I mean, for the first time in since March 17th, today is the 23rd of March. I've actually managed to actually go out with a little piece of paper saying that I'm going grocery shopping. That's what I can say. But I did not get stopped on the road, so that was good. So yeah, I'm kind of reflecting on what I've been doing. And this economic crisis, just to put it straight up, I'm broke. And the fact that my little business is not making any sales anymore doesn't help me at all. And I know I'm not the only one. So, and I was broke 6 years ago. And unfortunately for me, I'm now 6 years later on. I'm actually broke again. But I realize that I've learned a lot since for past 6 years, and somehow I'm in a better situation than I was like 6 years ago. But it hurt to say that I'm broke, and basically it's affecting me. I think it's affecting my music, my creative spirit, and I had to say that like I was a bit worried, at the end of 2019. I said I know I've recorded a podcast, and I said that I wasn't feeling like making any music anymore. And I have to say, for the past 48 hours, especially last night up to this morning, early this morning, I was trying to finish a song that I started 3 weeks ago. I went to bed this morning. I said to myself, you know what? I think it's going to be one of these songs. You have to shelf it and forget about it and start afresh. And it made me ask myself a question: do I want to write songs anymore? So am I too distracted to be able to work? And I don't know what the answer is. And because when I realized that we were going to be confined in France, immediately it just like it was a split of a second. I said to myself, you need to make content on YouTube and do more podcasts. That's what I've been doing if you've been following me. So I'm getting distracted. The fact that I'm broke. I said in early on one of my podcasts in 2019 that I wanted to spend the whole year of 2020 doing working on some modular synthesis. I started a few projects that did not work, so I had to redo the job again. But the thing is, I need some parts, and because I have no money, I cannot buy the parts. And then because of the circumstances, anyway, you can't get the parts because most of the parts are coming from China. So you see what I mean. So, and on the other side, I have to say, I'd rather have a Behringer type of Moog than a Moog itself. So, and I realized like I didn't know that Behringer was going on that I don't know, surfing ride where they're actually creating module after modules, replicas of old gear. I have to say, when I realized that with the release of Behringer Crave, I said to myself, I need that module, I need that synth in my life. So I still haven't got it, but I'm gonna find a way because I can hear the sounds, and it's just like, to me in my head, it's just like connecting dots in my head. So I need that module, and when I was starting to work on the project, that's when they said, like few weeks after the official release of the Behringer Crave, they said they were going to release the system 100, then 55, then 921, whatever, and basically what I realized that the price point to me it's just excellent for my budget. So I was kind of thinking, is there any reason for me to actually do any type of work? I might as well wait until they actually release all the modules and buy them one by one and do whatever I wanted to do with them. So this made my well on the modular synthesis side, it's a bit of on hold on the technical part. Even though I've recorded a Bees modular jam session, which is available on my YouTube channel called Beatrice Mars, where you'll be able to find also that podcast that I'm recording right now. And so I don't know if I should, and I have to say I'm gonna go with the flow because I realize that maybe this economic crisis we are living in right now was maybe a good thing for me because it allows me to look at my priorities and maybe reset my priorities, because maybe for the past few months I realized that I was too deep on my other business side of it, which is basically I'm selling stuff on eBay. So and now that is dead, more than dead for me. I realized that maybe I was doing a lot of things on this side of my business, of my little empire, and maybe I should have spent more time on the music thingy, but I wasn't feeling up to it. But what I'm saying is that I reckon that I was distracted by my hustle. I was distracted because I was worried about money. I was distracted, yeah, and I couldn't actually go deep into my creative side. And deep inside, I felt like I needed a break. I said in November that I felt like I needed a break, but I realized for past 48, 24 hours, I realized that maybe it was something deeper, and I needed another break. I have to say, for the past 24 hours, I've been binging on Netflix, which is good. I've watched The Politician, for people who know, and Self-Made as well. And I'm about to binge on The English Game. And it is not something I usually do, to tell you the truth, but I felt like I needed a break of it all. I needed a break to rethink a strategy, basically, because the music it's working, but not as much as I would like it to be. And my business was working, but is not working anymore. So I need to find a strategy to actually get in sync with what I'm supposed to do to actually make things happen in my life again. That's all I can say. So the question is, I was working on that track last night up till this morning. I couldn't do anything. I need to start afresh. The question is, am I going to release number 7? I said, I know I've talked about it, but now the real question is, because I can't actually hear the final track for number 7, album number 7. So this is the way I work. I know that an album for me is a concept. I know when I need to start it, and I know when I need to end it, and I know that number 7 is not finished as it is. So, and like last week I was thinking, am I gonna shelf altogether also number 7? This is a question. If I can't finish the track, maybe it's gonna be shelved. I don't know. Actually, right now I don't know anymore, and I don't know is the name of my last album, which I released in December 13, 2019. So you can check it out if you want, and you can also listen to this track called Out of Control. Well, yeah, things are definitely out of control, and that made me realize that 100 years ago, 1920, there was a Great Depression, and honestly I think that we definitely getting into that. If within the following weeks the confinement business is not stop worldwide, we're gonna get deep into it. And unfortunately, I actually believe that when the confinement thingy is gonna stop, whatever the duration of the confinement will be, I think many people are gonna be laid off. And this is gonna precipitate the whole process of of a big depression, as far as I'm concerned. And if people don't have work, they won't be able to have money to spend. And if you can't spend, well, the economy cannot function as it is. It cannot. That's a capitalistic economy. It cannot function. So that's going to be interesting. What the governments are going to do, because this time is not about like selling big fishes like banks and big companies or whatever. It's about like helping the the people who are going to be like stripped out of everything they owe back to the cycle, to society again, so we can actually be a consumer again, because this is what's going to be now. There is no more consumerism, and it's bad for the economy. It's utterly bad. It's bad for my bank account, but as a whole, it's bad for it's bad for the economy, of the world. So yes, it's and I think I mean, in my last podcast I've been talking about that book called Middletown in Transition. And what I think is that what the part I did with reading that book is that here was the point in time where society changed, and now I think we're living this point in time when society is going to change, but worldwide. It's not going to be just one country; it's going to be worldwide, and it's going to be kind of very interesting, knowing that beforehand people were very much into minimalism. People were very conscious about the environment. Many people turned vegan, like me, and it's just like right now. If I would sum up my situation right now, I went back to the basics. Okay, yeah, and I realized that I went a bit far away from what I was doing 6 years ago. I've learned a lesson, but maybe I haven't learned the lesson so well. Maybe some people might say, I don't know. But to me, it's going to be going back to the basics, resetting my priorities, because maybe I should have worked more on my music. But as far as working more, it's very hard to actually say it, because I'm working on it enough. I'm in a situation because of health issues. I cannot do it 24/7, so I need to like manage my whole day. So basically, be confined doesn't change a thing for me, because I usually work from home. So it's just that compared to before, it's just that I cannot go out as much as I was used to go out. Even though I'm not going. When you're working from home, you don't have to actually go out that much, because you basically go out because of groceries or whatever. And if you got an appointment with someone, then you go out for the appointment, but you don't really need to leave your house to actually do the work. So to me, it doesn't change a lot. It's just that maybe the psychology that I'm actually have right now have changed a bit because of the circumstances, and that makes me feel that I don't know. So I don't know. That's the name of my last album. Eponymous last album, I would say. So I really would like to really work on with the modular synthesis side. So I've got a few bits and pieces so I can work with. As you may have realized, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I've now released another Bees modular jam station. So far, I reckon it is my best one. It's not that good, but it's one of the best ones so far. So, and don't bother looking for number 4. You will never hear number 4. That's what I can say. It has to be number 5. So I'm trying to. I'm thinking that I should do a little bit more of them. Anyway, so on number 5, I tried to hook up everything I had available to work with, and this is what came out of this experiment, I would say. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm thinking that I should do it again. So that's the only thing. The only thing I know for sure is that when I heard that in France on March 17th, people were going to be confined indoors, I said to myself, now it's the time to actually create content either on YouTube or do the podcast. Instagram, I'm not so keen that much. You know what I think about Facebook and Instagram. I was on Rumble Rizzle, but I don't feel at ease with those platforms. Even with TikTok, I don't feel at ease. It's just, to me, it feels like I have to be someone that I'm not. Well, while I'm doing a YouTube or recording a podcast, I just feel like me, and to me, it's more enjoyable. It's more enjoyable this way. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So if you've been subscribing to my channel, you know that I've been releasing quite a few videos last week, and I think it's gonna happen. I might be able to carry on this week as well. So officially in France, it's 15 days confinement, but it may take a little bit longer, I guess. So, and we're all gonna be S, if you see what I mean. So, saying that, I've lost my train of thought here again. So I was talking about my modular synthesis endeavor. Okay, and I can't remember what I wanted to talk about anymore. So should I call it a day? I don't know. Let me think. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what I wanted to say. So yeah, basically, yeah, I'm thinking the world is gonna change. I hope for the better, but definitely deep inside, I think that the whole world is like people were mentioning, is actually gonna disappear, and we are truly going into a new age, walking towards a new age. Yeah. It's are we yeah we are one on this matter right now, which is something we've never kind of felt before worldwide. So it's going to be very interesting how the world is going to shape, and definitely the technology is going to be a big part of it, I reckon. So it's already a big part, but it's going to get a greater part. I think work-wise, the way we were used to work is going to change through this crisis, because people are realizing things. People are obligated to do things that they didn't want to do before, which is working from home. So I have to say, in France, up to these days, it was a very big debate, but now it's almost a survival kind of thingy, and I think it's gonna shape the future of work as we knew it before. It's gonna things are going to change. It's going to be a very interesting time. So I truly hope that this crisis is going to end soon, because the Great Depression is no fun at all. So, and it's gonna push up over problems and poverty and things like that. People are indebted more than ever. So if people can't pay their mortgages, if people can't pay their debts, and revolving thingies, so it's gonna be tough. So I hopefully hope that in a week time that thing is gonna it's gonna be over, even though it could take a month. And if it could take a month, it's gonna be, the end of it is gonna be very, very, very strange, I would say. Meanwhile, as an artist, as I said before, it's the best time ever to actually do anything you want to do online, because no, nominally, I would say, if it's the right word, big companies can't spend that much anymore on advertising, even though I don't believe in advertising so much because honestly, I have no money to spend on advertising. It's as simple as that. But I think it's going to be interesting if you want to push your work forward. You need to create, and hope like I do for that mysterious, elusive click that will change your world. That's all I can say. So thank you very much for listening to me. If you haven't done it, please subscribe to this podcast. You can also subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, Beatrice Mars. And also, this is the thing I wanted to mention. For past like few videos, I have some comments, people telling me, "Oh, you're doing great work." To be honest with you, because there's a comment on the video, but no one has watched the video, I kind of thinking that I'm being pranked. But before recording this podcast, I thought that maybe it's some of you are listening to my podcast, and then because I'm saying go to my YouTube channel, you go into my YouTube channel and you want to encourage me, and maybe you leaving a comment. So I didn't actually like those comments that are left underneath my video this way, because I don't know if I'm being pranked or what. But if you are one of these people, please, when you leave a comment, just tell me that basically you leave in this comment because you're just coming from my podcast, so it will help me. Then I will like your comment. And if you go as far as maybe you could subscribe to my YouTube channel for a little while, so it could help me with the algorithm thingy, if you understand what I'm saying. I think I've got well over 100 videos and 3 subscribers, and I have to say those 3 subscribers are me, because I've got other channels, and there's one that I cannot get in because I can't remember the password. I can't remember the handle, the user handle I used to actually create this account. So needless to say, it's been some time since I've created that channel that I cannot access anymore. So that's going to be interesting. I need to sort this one out as well. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoy this podcast. So I'm basically been meditating in an economic crisis, the crisis of 2020, for the records. If you're listening to me in the future, that's all I can say. I was just like, so I want to make music, but right now I'm very much distracted. So things need to be a little bit better. That's what I can say. So thank you for listening to me. See you next podcast. In the next podcast, well, you hear from me in the next podcast. You maybe see me on my YouTube channel if you go there. Till then, take a good care of yourself and your family. And well, we see each other later. Bye.